This is Neolithic Dawn by the developers Neolithic LLC, and it was released on the 26th of June 2025. Now, I absolutely loved Green Hell when I played it on my Quest 2 about 4 years ago. It was my first experience of a survival game in VR. Then I played Medieval Dynasty, which I also quite enjoyed as I played through the campaign, and that leads us to this, a mix between them both. And that's important to remember if you have played both those games, because this game currently doesn't teach you much in the tutorial. You have a gemstone which leads the way, but I swear this thing is battery operated because it stops showing me the way after a while. Now, before I start sounding too negative, this is a great game if you like survival games, and it feels like it's going to be a huge area to explore. I have put in around 9 hours so far, and I am now on the second area. Its biggest problem right now is the tutorial isn't very good. Whilst it teaches you how to shape rocks into something and collect vine and make a weapon out of sticks and rocks, it doesn't actually tell you where you can find sticks or medicines. There is a hell of a lot that's just not explained to you. I think partly the reason is because sticks are quite hard to see on the floor, and sometimes when you approach them they fall through the floor. You can also tame animals, not sure which ones, and it's not explained, but turns out you just throw a piece of meat at them. Also, when I was on mission 2, I had to search for a map in the caves, but it doesn't tell you how to make a torch, so eventually I died to wolves in the darkness. So you don't make the same mistake I did. Take a small stick, wrap it with a vine, and just set fire to it. It's still quite buggy in how you cut up an animal after you kill it. Like sometimes the rock ends up on the wrong side of your hand as you're cutting them up. So I hope to see big improvements on that. Then occasionally you might get stuck on a rock or something and find you have to jump to set yourself free. The backpack feels a little buggy also. This is probably the worst thing of the game right now. Well, for me it is. Quite often it's a pain to put stuff inside it. It seems you can carry quite a bit, and it's organised into different categories: food and medicine, crafted tools and other items, tames and key items. I don't know if this is going to be upgradable. There seems to be a lot of totem poles around the place. Some have bowls at the bottom of them, but again, no clue what they are for. But I do like how you can climb almost anything. Sometimes I think it's a bit too much. It's like Spider-Man with how well you can climb flat cliff faces. But I do like it. You have 5 survival stats you need to pay attention to: health, sleep, water, food and warmth. Now, I gotta say that I find these stats go down probably a little too quickly. It's like before you can enjoy the game, all of a sudden you gotta fall asleep, and you will just randomly fall asleep in the most inconvenient places or at the most inconvenient times. For me, this goes down a little bit too quickly. Back at your camp, there are a few tents you can build straight off. All the materials are laying around for you. Inside the tents there is a bed so you can sleep. In the tribe leader's tent there's always a fire burning, so you can use this to cook any meats and get warm. You carry a bottle of water on your left hip always, and you can refill that at streams or lakes. Also on your right hip you carry a crafting tool. These two things are on your hip always as far as I can tell. I'm not entirely sure how you get your health back up. I know in the tent back at your base there's a bunch of flowers sitting on the floor. Now if you eat those flowers your health does go up, but I haven't found any other way as yet, and as I explained, it hasn't been explained how to get or make medicines. You will get told occasionally that you have discovered a new area, which is always exciting, but yet you have no map to look at or know where you currently are. I love that you can swim in all the waters, even explore the caves under the water. I also like that when you die, you can go out and find your father's remains, which was actually you, and then get his, well, your backpack and loot it, unless you die in, say, a massive drop which you can't climb down to retrieve the gear, which in that case you just gotta go collect more stuff again. Animals I've seen so far are mostly wolves, bears, rabbits, fish and deer. I'm not sure if there's anything more as yet, but I know there is saber-toothed tigers and mammoths at least, as they were in the game's promo advert. Controls are easy enough to learn. Moving, climb, grabbing, pretty simple stuff. You can customize your character, male or female, skin color, eye color, face type, hairstyle, hair color, outfit and hat. I also think you can unlock more outfits and hats in the game somehow, because I unlocked a wolf hat, but I've no clue how I did it. The menus all fit in with the theme of the game, so they look great. Some options you are offered right now are height, seated or standing, snap or smooth turn with how fast you want to turn, then audio options with sliders for for music, environment, sound effects, and voice chat. There is online playability, but I haven't played it yet because I have the worst internet right now. I in fact can't play many of my online games currently, so I'm unable to tell you if it's any good or even if it's working. But you can apparently play up to 4 players, so that's going to be really cool. So to sum it up, I think this is a great game. It's still early, but I think it's a great game. But because I play Green Hell and Medieval Dynasty, I was able to figure out some of the controls out and some of the survival things because they're very similar. So if you play this now and you haven't played those previous mentioned games, you might be left wondering what to do much of the time, but that might be some of the fun in it, and it really is at a decent price right now. Anyway, whatever you decide, I hope I've helped you in some small way. Now please hit those like and subscribe buttons to show you support me. Thanks guys, and happy gaming.